Hi, it's Joe Mitchell. ActivateYourGreatness.com. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a high performance coach, an author, and a Harvard Law grad. And I am very interested in seeing people be their best. I'm passionate about it. Be your best. And one of the things that I like to do myself is what I call hack. And what is hacking? Hacking is basically doing something that shortens the time that you need to do something, that you need to learn something, that you need to get something done. It's a way that you can cut corners really powerfully. And I want to talk to you today about a couple of my favorite hacks around learning, because I find that I use them so much that it's kind of interesting that my girlfriend is being it's like, why do you always have to listen to things at twice the speed? Well, I actually like to listen to things at twice the speed because it's not hard. But let's talk about some of the ways that you can. We've been talking about, so this month's theme is stopping procrastination. And so in that vein, we're going to talk about how can you stop the procrastination of not learning. And there's some very simple techniques that you can use to learn much faster. Now, I'm going to show you some of the things that I really find are very powerful for cutting down learning time. Blinkist, Optimize.me, ReadItForMe.com, Audible, and YouTube. And we're going to cover each one of them relatively quickly and talk about how you can use them to speed up your learning process. One of the things that is super important if you want to be an ongoing learner, and I really believe in the joy of ongoing self-development. And if you want to be an ongoing learner, what you need to do is you need to be exposed to new ideas. You need to be exposed to sometimes the same ideas again so that you can remember them and then apply them. So how do you get exposed to new ideas? Well, one of the great ways is to read books or watch documentaries or watch interesting movies that have different ideas, new ideas. But that is very time consuming, and a lot of us are very, very busy in our lives. And so there's a lot of times hesitancy about, okay, well, I want to read this book, but how do I actually get through it? Well, sometimes I believe that it's the ideas in the book and understanding the ideas and looking for those ideas is the important thing, more than reading the whole book. And there are strategies for speed reading. There are strategies for reading the book without actually reading everything about it. But I want to talk to you about book summaries, because book summaries are really powerful. And the two places that are really amazing for book summaries are Blinkist and Optimize.me. And read it for me as well. But my two favorites are Blinkist and Optimize.me. And I want to give you a really short little sample of them. Blinkist basically fit learning into your life. So you can do this. So the thing that's great about both Blinkist and also Optimize.me is you can read the summaries or you can listen to the summaries. And I personally love to listen. I'm a very, very I like an auditory person. I really like to listen to stuff. But what they do is they break it down into blinks. And so there's a blink for each one of these things. And or you can get the audiobooks so that you can go deeper into it. And then they have shortcasts. So curious, you can try it for free. So, you might want to try it. But what it does is it has these books like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And if you notice, it's a 19-minute read. To read that book from cover to cover would probably take you 4 hours. But in 19 minutes, you can get the 8 big ideas in this book, or maybe the 10 big ideas. That depends on how many, okay? The 5 a.m. Club, one of my favorite things. I used to be a solid member of the 5 a.m. Club. I don't get up quite that early anymore, but it's an amazing book. And it's written by a man named Robin Sharma, 12-minute read, which is amazing. And then the audio, the thing that's great about the audios, and this is what I suggest that you do, is listen to the audios faster. Okay, listen to them at twice the speed, or at least 1.5 times the speed. Makes all the difference in the world, how you can get through something. So a lot of times I'm always smiling when I go to YouTube and I see that this this presentation is 15 minutes and I know, I can do it at twice the speed. And that makes it so much easier. So if you want to go to YouTube, basically, and let's say you want to do something like listen to Simon Sinek, okay?
First of all,
and then what you do is just go over to here and you go to settings and you go to playback speed and you go to 2 times. And you can find those things. Now, here's the wonderful thing, is even if you're on Facebook, okay, and you're watching a presentation like this, okay, I have a app on my Facebook where I can do it at twice the speed, or even more than that if I want to, but I can do it anywhere between 1 and 2 times the speed, and I can listen to something that really makes it much easier to do this. So let me just show you how you do it. Okay, and they've just get an app. Go to like speed up videos. Google that, and you'll see that you can speed up the videos.
We're not spending all day creating.
And I just can go.
Nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to listen to. We use one 45-minute presentation, and with that presentation, we can track all the high-paying coaching clients that we want. So let me get a proof out of the way so you know I'm serious. This is inside of our Stripe account, and you can see that.
And then I can get it back down.
$50 million in revenue, and again, with one.
You see how that goes? You see how that goes up and down? Well, that is amazing. Okay, so even with Facebook, you can speed up the videos. I find that when I'm listening to most people at regular speed, I'm like, come on, let's move it faster. So that's something that you can do. Another great place is called optimize.me. You gotta love this. You gotta love this. It is amazing. Top 3 book series. It is just amazing. And what it does is it breaks down the books into big ideas. And he usually has 7, 8, 10 big ideas for a book, and he writes them out and he speaks them. So you can get them. And they're all self-development books, but they're all really powerful. I mean, I just really think that, and you can of course listen to, if you want to, you can, and he has philosophers note. That's what they are. 20-minute MP3s, which of course, again, you can listen to it at twice the speed, which makes it 10 minutes. So if you could read a book in 10 minutes, you could actually easily read a book a day. And that's really what I want for you, is a book a day. Read It For Me is a very similar thing. I'm not going to get into, I'm going to use another hack time to talk about Audible and YouTube. Audible is a place where you can get audio recordings of books. And they have not only audio recordings, they also have summaries. And you can get those recordings and you can listen to them as you're driving or walking or whatever. And you can listen to them at twice the speed. So again, you can listen to the full book in your spare time, at the gym, as you're doing a walk in the morning, whatever. So it's really, really powerful. And YouTube, of course, has a lot of books also that are read. A lot of different ways on YouTube, and you can of course speed that up as well. So that is my hack for the day on how you can learn faster, how you can learn more. And with Blinkist, if you just go there and you just get 2 or 3 ideas and you kind of go again and again with them in your mind, and you say to yourself, I'm going to learn these 3 or 4 ideas, and I'm going to see how could I apply them. What are they? How can I apply them? How could I teach someone else these ideas? It's really a very powerful, powerful thing. So that is it. Now, the only thing is, don't play this at twice the speed. No, I'm just kidding. You can, if you're re-looking at this, get the app, get the Facebook app, and then play this at twice the speed and see how it works. It's a very powerful tool. So what I'm trying to do is help you to condense the time that it takes to learn so that you don't have any excuses for learning ongoingly at a very high level. So thank you so much for listening. I have, as I said, I'm an author and I wrote a book called The Art of Joyful Achieving. And if you would like to get a copy, well, if you'd like to get a copy, you can go to Amazon, but I'm offering you for free is 2 free chapters so that you can get a sense of what this book is about, and it will be a good start. So please go to my website, activateyourgreatness.com, and I have a bunch of other resources there. So feel free to go there and learn about this thing called tapping, which is an amazing thing that I think that more and more people need to know about. So thanks so much for listening. I do this 5 days a week. Sometimes it's hacks, sometimes it's tapping, sometimes it's affirmations, sometimes it's just a very quick little tune in. So you can tune in anytime and get some great information. Thanks so much for listening. Joe Mitchell, over and out.